Hi, welcome to Sports Hours Radio. I'm your host, John Buckmeyer, along with
Sam Greenberg
and
Lucas Hubert.
Today we're going to talk about our Super Bowl predictions. How do you feel about that, Sam?
I think it's going to be Packers-Patriots. I think the Patriots are always going to make it. They have the great experience, and I think with the additions to the Packers defense, they might have a solid chance this year.
That's a bold prediction. Picking the Packers come out the AFC. How do you feel about that?
I feel like the Packers aren't going to make it because they have many other guys that have the potential to beat them. My predictions, I think to conquer the AFC is going to be the Jaguars. This year they will have a better QB, or their QB will be changed, and they will be able to stop the Patriots this time, not only on the defensive side but also on the offensive side. And facing them also will be the Eagles, because the Eagles had a great year, but next year they'll have Carson Wentz, so it'll be much better.
That's a great point. The Jacksonville Jaguars do have a very strong defense, very capable of beating the New England Patriots. How do you feel about that?
I agree with the Jaguars, but for the NFC, I don't think that the Eagles are going to make it back because you're thinking of, like I said, a Packers team, obviously. I said that. You're thinking of the Packers team from last year, right? 7-9. Aaron Rodgers list. He comes back, throws 3 interceptions with bolts in his shoulders.
Yes.
The bolts are out of his shoulder. They got
How do you know that?
because he had surgery to remove the bolts because his shoulder healed.
Okay.
And they picked very good defensive players. Their defense was obviously their problem, and they got very good secondary players, Jair Alexander to throw one out there in the first round. And I really think that with the improvement to their defense, they'll be able to get past the Eagles, because if you think about it, Carson Wentz versus Aaron Rodgers, who wins that battle? I believe Aaron Rodgers wins that battle. And the Eagles' defense is very good, but even the best defenses in the league have been tied up in knots by Aaron Rodgers' ability to exit the pocket. Brandon Graham will not be able to catch him. And I feel like Randall Cobb, with the veteran presence in the wide receiver core, Devontae Adams, obviously a young star, big guys like Geronimo Allison, Jimmy Graham, I feel like they can get open against that great Eagles defense. And I just don't see the Eagles beating the Green Bay Packers this year.
I feel like Aaron Rodgers, he has talent, but not enough talent for all the other amazing defenses and offenses that will beat the Green Bay Packers. Even if you think Aaron Rodgers is really good, all the other players, even though some of them started off really young last year as their rookie season, many of them didn't show what a lot of people expected them to show, and therefore they didn't have the season they were hoping for last year. So what you're saying is you think that'll change this year, and they'll have...
What do you mean, what young players didn't show?
Like Devontae Adams.
Devontae Adams was a superstar last year. He had one of the best seasons I think he had the season of his career, and a lot of people are saying he's their number one receiver. So,
yeah, but that's just 2 players. I
think Kevin King had a great rookie season last year. I think he's going to develop into he's already probably one of the best players on their defense. They have guys like Nick Collins. They have Morgan Burnett. They have a lot of great defensive players, and I feel like the addition of Aaron Rodgers to this new Packers team is just, he's dominated other defenses in the past. I don't know how it could be different this year. I just don't.
Yes, you guys are both very interesting reports. The Packers defense was a little iffy last year. Eagles offense and defense is very good, but that's it for your Sports Talk Radio, and have a nice night.